I failed you. I failed you. I'm sorry I failed you. I tried to do research on the top 10 richest Black American, African American, Afro American entrepreneurs, businessmen. But the only thing that I can find in this white world is Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, Mariah Carey. Has nothing to do with business. Oh, they might invest in this or that and the other, but they're not business people at all. And on my channel, I'm trying to promote the idea that business is the way for the Black man to go. With the number 2 is a trade skill is the way for a Black man to go. But this white world doesn't want me to know the business people. Because any list that I look at that I say top 10 rich, successful, over half of them are going to be simply stupid entertainers who did absolutely nothing on their own to start investing in business other than get rich off of doing basically nothing. It is my contention that there are Black businessmen who are ridiculously wealthy in the United States, but Forbes doesn't want to list them. Why? Because it's too hard to go and find them. Shakaama, what do you mean it's too hard to go and find them? Okay, here's the deal. A lot of rich people, really rich people, invest in things on a daily basis. They don't know how much their net worth is. They probably know how much income they're bringing in. They probably know what their big stuff is bringing in. But if you're investing in stuff on a daily basis, a lot of times only your accountant, and even he doesn't know off the top of his head, only your accountant who does a quarterly report or even not even that, an annual report is ever going to see what your full net worth is. It's easy to target Oprah, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, because they're in the spotlight. They're in the spotlight and they go, oh, look at this Negro. He must be doing well. Let's take a look at his finances. And they do the lazy thing and they just go, okay, let's just number them from 1 to 10. There you go. But they don't do that for white people. We're getting to the meat of the problem. They don't do that for white people. Why don't they do that for white people? What do I mean? For white people, they know the rich people. Then they list them from 1 to 10. And they're not in the spotlight. They're not on TV. They don't make record albums. Do you know Mariah Carey is the poor person in that entire equation of accounting for the music? Who makes all the money? The distributors, the producers, the go-betweens, and the guy that sits at the head of the table. Those people make the money. This is why it's ridiculous to say that athletes shouldn't get paid as much as they do, or that they're overpaid. Hundreds of millions of dollars are made off of these athletes. It's chump change what the athlete makes. You know who's wealthy? The guy who signs the athlete's checks. And more often than not, it's a tax write-off. So, in the future, if you hear somebody say, this is the top 10 richest Black people in America, and over half of them are entertainers, you tell them to stuff it. Thank you for watching the Shakaama channel. Like the video, you schleps. God.